94.7 Asempa FM Sony. Emrena Sia should be ready. Ekosiisen Agyebeng no Bremo live from our studios at 355 Fanofa Street in Kokomlemle. Yada mo nyina ase ebia na ne de di kan a utie yen yemo akwa baba dwumadie eso. We've done some 20 minutes after 2 on Asempa FM. Let me thank the production team so much for making this show possible. Into your Dominic Kissi Agyebeng, Nana Chum Berema Jackson or say into your and your Eric Opari baby friend DJ yo and a Queen Star at Japan. When a boy me the Ekosiisen Agyebeng. Yet not to say 4 hours 30 minutes prime time radio. Every time I copy him say non siane fa ebebo near the Jumedie. Bremo. And the Monshan and so MIA or my Hene Quabana Santi Bibia will be a Chiao and Area or Sable Sunni. I don't know from you be a major so. And the Atnasia, Natsnasia, and some go up and so. The Bashania Dreaming in our or Facebook. You can join us. Don't worry. Oko Facebook, I just search for Asempa 94.7 FM. Like our page and watch our live stream. More and more Twitter and so you can follow us. Your handle here. Asempa 947_FM into at Asempa 947_FM or YouTube and so Asempa Plus on YouTube. Let's stay interactive here. WhatsApp line 0548 955 947 0548 955 947. Come through with your thoughts, your comments, your observations. It's your birthday today. Mina Ofori Esiama Oye Juma Ewo GCB Bank headquarters here in Accra. Mina Ofori Esiama. Happy birthday to you. And this coming from your dad, a special one from your dad, Kweku Ofori Esiama, the minister in charge of transport. To you, Mina Ofori Esiama. Happy birthday. But and the Obebusa says some men go up no so a dorso would have an exclusive one-on-one interview with the Communications and Digitalization Minister, Esla Owusu Ekofo. For the past few days, Ninsem Ebrina na Abubaba Ebi Efa the ministry the government decision to take over Airtel Tigo sparked some controversies. Obeka Nansemono report biba betoja say Oshe the COVID-19 tracker app our ministry launch here a car or mine boy and that's what the report says a sika na enshade here see a bebo sakano the ministry reacted and they would put those questions to her na yaje anuye ewas plus some of the other issues abuaba in the communications subsector intermontion and so emfa MIA we say Kofi Tola, we are telling you East Legon. You're on the MJ Grand Hotel lane, and you're a big fan of Ekosiisen. Good afternoon to you, Kofi Tola, telling you East Legon on the MJ Grand Hotel lane. Happy your birthday. Into good afternoon to you. Yeah, that's a papa. We say Obi wish Ambassador Mike Okwe Jr. a special good afternoon and God blessings. And again to Chairman Emmanuel Efa of Life Made Furniture, Ernest Ewo Taifa. One issue so our social media air trendy. This whole thing about say a budget to, say a target to, it be say AFCON 2022 budget. It be say a World Cup qualifiers budget. It be say AFCON qualifiers budget. In seminal bebre baby echo. And we would want to dissect that issue some more. And to help us, none other than Joy News's George Ado Jr. And the George Ado Jr. Baba Kayensa Ewaha Obagana ha. Na ope commentary muisham. Brofo commentary muisham. Oh, David. George Ado, you too much. George.
Ubi
na akwa ba net saying
me ho ye pa e bia yenten share ya se e bia na me share ka ho tie mo me tie Ekosiisen bibia fine
fantastic but fine, yeah. What are we hearing? Because from memory you na me who figures it be say $25 million it be say $15 million for AFCON 2022 no credit wo me ye dan
it's about me breaking it down Sikanan kasa ye $25 million. Na emu $10 million government a pledge say Obama $10 million. Now $15 million na kano. Government, ni sports ministry, ni GFA, by a fundraising. Normally raising $15 million.
$50 million na kano.
Yeah, Africa Cup of Nations preparations. That is 2022 Africa Cup of Nations. Now,
qualify.
Okay. It's preparations for the Africa Cup of Nations 2022. No, any World Cup campaigning na.
Maybe World Cup qualifiers.
No? World Cup qualifiers.
World Cup qualifier matches any bebo.
Oh, bebo be 5 matches.
Be 5 matches.
6 matches
to qualify for
to
the
qualify
World Cup.
For the World Cup. Yeah.
And the World Cup proper so budget neka ho.
I should think so from where we stand.
Okay.
Because President Akufo-Addo said, Wama Ghana Football Association,
yes.
2 targets.
Okay.
Targets no more. I'm gonna say 1, win the Africa Cup of Nations, and be at the semi-finals of the next World Cup.
Of the next World Cup.
Yes. Not just what now.
And we suspect say budget really capture it captures the World Cup qualifiers.
World Cup qualifiers.
5 matches.
Yes. World Cup qualifiers will begin this year.
It begins this year and ends next year.
Next year.
It will be 5 or 6 matches.
Yes.
AFCON tournament nankasa.
And the preparation. Because for Cameroon. That is early next year.
Next year early. Okay. Into the preparations for that tournament.
Yes.
Plus the tournament itself. And we suspect say the World Cup proper.
And you suspect World Cup nakaho.
Okay. World
Cup the World Cup is taking
nankasa.
place in 2022.
In 2022.
December.
Okay. In the World Cup, in the 4 major areas.
Yes, 4 major
areas. Air cover.
That's right.
World Cup qualifying games.
Yes.
The World Cup proper.
Yes.
Preparations for AFCON.
Yes.
And the AFCON proper.
AFCON proper. But I'm very sure say you qualify for World Cup now.
Yeah.
There will be an upgrade somewhere. Because I have World Cup issues. I'm very sure say if you do one, there may be an upgrade. Yeah, that's what yeah, I think so. Yes.
Okay. And now let's break it down.
Yes.
Enra event na course.
Yes.
Omuma in detailed breakdown of Sikawe.
Debbie, Mama in detailed breakdown. Yes,
breakdown,
it's where it's fun to say where
a composite budget, more
composite budget. Yes, rough, an idea. This is what they need. Government say, remember $10 million. Now $15 million now cano. You be fundraising. We'll go down the line of fundraising to raise the money. We are expecting say government stakeholders to be share either today or tomorrow. On be share normal starting more plans to raise the $15 million US. Now
and where for just the Black Stars.
Black Stars pay pacho. Yes, just the Black Stars.
You call AFCON in Egypt.
Yes,
that was I think last year, right?
Yes.
Last year.
Yes.
Now budget near $4.5 million.
Yes.
$4.5 million.
Yes,
and that was just for the preparation and the tournament.
And the tournament itself.
$4.5 million.
Yes.
The last World Cup Ghana Kobe was Russia and Kobe.
No, you're called Brazil.
You're called Brazil 2014.
Brazil 2014.
And another budget for that tournament you're saying?
Well, no, we're hovering with the 8 million, yes. We had about 8 billion, yes.
8 million
yes,
USD.
Just to get it right, yes, USD, yes.
Hey.
We did money.
For the tournament?
Yes. So that tournament in there, we need at a point we flew 3 million.
Yeah.
Via plane.
I
aside
remember.
We're close to 7-8 million, yes. US dollars.
Into would you say, sir, if you say 2014 and 8 million.
Yeah.
And plus or minus
8 billion is justified. It wasn't
justified
because we were knocked out in the group stage.
I
budget here. That's what we forget to.
Budget for the entire tournament.
We budget for the entire tournament. So as we speak, Africa Cup of Nations near record 2019, we have not been given a breakdown. Breakdown. It went to or Parliament and on my, general budget expenditure. And the ministry did not give us the breakdown of the budget before they were going to expenditure. Expenditure breaking it down near who say we ne call her not we ne call her. It's here the supporters be for her. Breakdown. It's as we speak, 2019 Africa Cup of Nations. We don't have the breakdown. You need to begin. No, we don't have the breakdown. Say be a minister, the cultural president, but for us, in terms of the media, in terms of the key stakeholders, the Ghanaian people, we don't have a breakdown for the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations to begin with.
What we know, we budgeted 4.5 million.
Yes, and
as to say, yes, spending in
oh yes, the minister was in Parliament, and he gave us so many items. It needed a lot of breakdown. It needed a lot of breakdown. How many people did we take to Egypt? How did we go about paying for accommodation and everything? We don't know up to now. Journalists, members of parliament, how did all of that come? We don't have the breakdown. In 2019 AFCON, we are still at sea. All we know is a figure. We are still at sea. And Osha record with Sikasem anytime it comes around the Black Stars, a big problem. We have not managed money around the Black Stars.
Around the Black Stars very well.
And we have almost always made the Black Stars a victim unnecessarily. Because when him say
pitching them against the
Ghanaians, because you know what happened in 2014 because of that, and a lot of Ghanaians
love despite the campaign.
We are building the love and trying to love back. And you have to try and pull a card that will get the people in. I have a few questions. For Sports Ministry, for government. A few questions.
Yeah.
I agree. Say Black Stars Kobobola. There are other advantages and just say Omoka na sika yebabe yusu na you're very worried about it. I know other benefits. They are putting the country on the map.
Absolutely.
Ghana for say problems here you will be crying. No, say Ghana we need World Cup. We will be happy.
Yeah.
At least there will be some release of joy and tension. What country now will come down because of that. So there are certain benefits. You can't really measure,
quantify them.
You can't quantify now. Say way 25 million into way. No. So we like the idea that the Black Stars would need to be catered for.
Yeah.
But thinking that pumping in more money will bring the trophy is a complete fallacy.
But was that the basis for the amount?
That should be the basis.
So we need
that should
this
be the
money to be able to win the cup.
That is the basis, because the president says, "I am giving you a target of winning the Africa Cup of Nations in 2022
in Cameroon,
and finishing in the semi-finals at least at the World Cup." Not just was set a target now, mamo, and based on the target, so may amount $10 million. Now $15 million the Yebeshia raising near the account the $25 million. I'm expecting the Africa Cup of Nations and expecting the semi-final at the World Cup. But the competitions there are so far tells you that money is not the answer to the question of adding in winning Africa Cup of Nations. No. Because so far as I'm concerned, in the last 8 years or last 10, 12 years, so we need to begin to look ourselves from another angle. Say government was $25 million. Our person or use it for sports and all spend it for sports. I would have encouraged that to go into infrastructure, things that will help us to progressively produce the players we need.
But one would say, the two probably are not mutually exclusive.
Yes.
It is also a fact, say, as we speak, some infrastructural projects are
ongoing.
Happening.
Yes.
You need to also focus on a tournament.
Yes.
And tournament is saying, yes, of course, we can go into the argument, say, so we need because I hear say,
who winning $4.5 million. $4.5 million. Who winning World Cup now? We need $38 million.
Okay, and the World Cup looks like a very good investment.
It is, but no African country has been to the World Cup semi-final before.
Realistic.
And no African country has won the AFCON and been to the semi-final before, or won the AFCON and won the World Cup. It has not happened.
It has not happened.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not saying we cannot dare, but I'm telling you that the probability is very low.
Very low. It is a you have to be measured.
You have to be measured. You have to be measured and focus more on the areas that you need to improve. Money for Black Stars there. Yeah, they are more Black Stars. I mean, we have pumped a lot of money into Black Stars projects.
No, so are you saying, sir, 2022 there is a major tournament, AFCON?
Yes.
And Osha Nyomana work and the areas we should invest now. Yes. These are medium to long term.
I'm maybe talking about the areas we have to pay attention to if we want to win the AFCON. It is not the money.
Next year? Areas, Bayan.
It is not the money. We need to come up with a team that is hungry to fight. That is what we have been missing for me in the last 8 years or 10 years. I mean, for winners of the AFCON, let me take you back in the last 8 AFCONs. In 2019, the Africa Cup of Nations was won by Algeria, led by a former Algerian international, Jamel. No man try coaches near they went for a former Algerian player, Jamel, who made them win it. And we all saw that even in the final, it was Algeria versus Senegal, who were also handled by another former Senegal, or former Senegal international, Aliou Cissé.
Yeah.
This is what happened in 2019.
Yeah.
In 2017, the Africa Cup of Nations was won by Cameroon, a side that normally lose almost all their key players. Number Africa Cup of Nations 2017 and beat everybody to it and won it. In the final, it was Cameroon and Egypt, another team that was coming back after so many years of sleeping. In 2015, the Africa Cup of Nations was won by Ivory Coast. Yeni Ivory Coast, they call final. Penalty shootouts, ye lead it 2. And ye miss it 2. And my Ivory Coast by win here. In 2013, the Africa Cup of Nations was won by an unknown Nigerian side. We didn't know anything about the Nigerian side. Sunday in Banmad, we were playing in the Nigerian league.
With Stephen Keshi.
Stephen Keshi, yes, but he's still resting perfect peace. In 2012, the AFCON was won by Zambia. Do you think Zambia can come up with $25 million budget? They will go nowhere close to that. In 2010, the AFCON was won by Egypt. In 2008, Egypt. In 2006, Egypt. This is the record of the Africa Cup of Nations. And it's telling you that it's not how much budget or how much money you put in. It is about our team. In the last Africa Cup of Nations, our team was knocked out in the round of 16. Round of 16. That tells us that we have a lot of work to do in raising a team that is good enough, for one, having a technical man that knows what he's about, and having a team that is hungry to get the cup.
Okay. And you say all of these things I was here, including getting a very competent coach.
Yes.
You don't need money?
You need money.
So
why are Ghanaians screaming about this money? You need money because you need to invest. Let the word. You say 25 million. What can I say? What's your budget for AFCON?
For AFCON.
And what is your budget
and
for
I think
the
we
World
need
Cup?
those breakdowns.
We need those breakdowns.
Yeah.
And already I've told you that the issue with the sum is that 25 million, your target is World Cup semi-final and winning the Africa Cup of Nations. If you're able to do that, you won't even come close to 42, but you're already spending 25.
Yeah.
So it is problematic where we want to channel our energy to. And this shortcut approach by government, we have to look at it again.
So, 1 year
why
to
do
the
you
tournament.
wait? That is my point.
Yeah.
Why do you wait for how many months? AFCON qualifiers anyway. The boys are going to be concerned now about the World Cup qualifiers. The tournament is just here. Coach Siki Akono knows he has about 2 or 3 opportunities with his boys, plus preparation to the tournament. And it's now that you are ready to give money. That is the problem. On Sunday, I'm just diverting, but on Sunday, we have a World Relay Championships.
Yeah.
Relay teams to go winning goal 2 years ago. Omoko World Athletics Championship, 2019 World Athletics Championship. I was there with them. And now weekend World Relay. We have heard that Sports Ministry has given them $10,000. For what? How would you feel the impact of that? So we need to have a progressive plan and not to rush in the last hour to be putting money, because people take advantage.
Yeah.
Management committee members take advantage. People from government take advantage and scheme and spend the money, and we'll go and come back, and Ghanaians are crying. So
And
if
they would
we
always budget to justify.
any team that wants to win the Africa Cup of Nations in 2022, ladies and gentlemen, did not start planning in 2021. Those who wanted to win the Africa Cup of Nations in 2022 started 3 years ago. And around us, we can see teams that are working there progressively with the kind of investments they are doing, with what they are spending on players and how to get. Because we have an endless flow of talents. But here I die and watch it. AFCON. Because here last AFCON 82.
Yeah.
It's be fun to say AFCON. Ghana winnie be. Zambia winnie. Cameroon winnie. Egypt winnie 3 times. What is wrong with us? But I think that ideas like this are superb, but they have to come in early. And it will make more sense. And we have to be careful about the money we are putting there. I have another problem with the fundraising. We perhaps have to go back to the World Cup Commission of Inquiry and look at it again. Because the last time we did a fundraising of a sort to carry supporters to Brazil, there was chaos. Honorable Elvis Free Ankara will tell you, you perhaps need consultation from him. in the kind of trouble that he went into when we attempted to raise money to send supporters to Brazil.
But would this fundraising be for that? Say,
no.
Or more the first supporters across Brazil?
No.
Across the World Cup or the AFCON?
Okay. I won't even want to go into that area. But the fundraising idea always has posed a problem for us in terms of our history. Why are we going there again? Why are we going there again? Eche sika baha sika koha ambassadors namha we di sika we koto nyum we koto tomatoes and $3 million we koto we no. Why do we just go there again? So I think that we need to look at this thing again and understand that if you want to win a tournament, you don't start the year before or months before or days before, like it's happening in the case of the relay teams. Because what they are going to do is basically what they have been doing with themselves and with their universities. There has to be a clear approach. If there's no clear approach, there's no point. And the reasoner and go for and now social media now all the analysis are. We are looking at how much you are earning from a competition versus how much you want to budget for it. And this is a competition that has proven that you don't need the biggest budget to win it. That is why the teams I'm mentioning don't have the biggest budgets. Check the last 4 of the AFCON. All the years, check the last 4. They don't need big budgets to go there.
The other point is we are a bit constrained because we are dealing with a composite budget.
I would love it to see the breakdown.
Know how much we are investing in AFCON.
Yes.
Name said the AFCON for the World Cup qualifiers and the World Cup proper. It is also the last AFCON and he spent 4.5. And I said your budget is 4.5.
Yes, budgeted.
It's very likely that we use 5 million, 6 million.
Even that was problematic.
Yeah.
Say competition the prize money is 4.5. And I was all budgeted 4.5. Like it happened in the case in Egypt. Yeah. You were knocked out in the round of 16. It's 4.5 now budgeted. But to just let you understand that it's not how much you are budgeting. That really makes the difference. Hey, I know about Germany planning going into before the 2014 World Cup. Omokom set a camp, big one. Yeah. They had an idea. But the money never too late now. There's no plan to it. Then people are doing ambassador job. We are taking musicians to go and sing and relax the boys. We are doing this because the money is available. They go and do things that will not help the team. At the end of the day, Master Management Committee members, members of Parliament, ministers are called, and then they'll be visiting the boys every evening. The boys cannot even concentrate. We have had in technical reports coaches complaining. So where is the plan? You see, we'll give them the chance to come and explain. But already we are saying 4.5 million is the prize money for Africa Cup of Nations. How much are we budgeting for that?
And
how much are we budgeting for the World Cup itself? And how are we going about this? Look at the timing. Why are we coming in with this now? So I felt that Obika can say, so if you have money, and if we can move like this, then I think we should be moving like this for the Ghana Premier League. We should be moving like this for more infrastructure. We should be moving like this to ensure that there's continued growth at the grassroots levels, so that after 3 years or 4 years of investment, you will begin to feel it. That all the youth teams are doing well. Yeah. The likes of Mali, who have gone through systematic, government inputs in their football, are enjoying it because you can see youth competitions.
They've dominated.
Yeah, once in a while, but our ability to replicate the success is not there. So we need one. And you see, Black Stars, any Sikasem no Basana, sometimes I feel for the boys.
Yeah.
Ebiana boys, they can't here. But after the government has come in, after the sports ministry has come in, they demonize these boys who have done nothing. So we have to be careful with how we go about money. Once again, we have gone out there, put this out there at this time, and Ghanaians are hungry again. Because at some point, you need the whole country to be excited and support this team to go on. Maybe that's even one of the things that we are missing. Because when we are going for competitions these days, obviously, now electricity now we so we have to be very, very tactful in how we come out with these things.
Because strategically, maybe they should have focused on AFCON. We are dealing with an AFCON budget.
Deal with AFCON budget. Let us see that AFCON is 4.5.
25 million.
That's saying that you need tax. Yes.
Yeah.
You see, we will quote details.
Problem.
Yes. But your communication tactic is a problem. Say Ghana for it's a fundraising for money. We know what has happened with fundraising. Now Ghana bet 25 billion. Oh, but no. It's a problem for them. And already you can see the reaction. Yeah. There's been a serious backlash. Hopefully, we are going to hear from the sports minister. He's going to, I think he's going on a media tour to explain But how many people would you reach with the explanation?
Would you reach?
We will do our best, but clearly Ghanaians are not happy with the 25 million. That's why it's been bandied about all around. So I think,
no, but say critically, I mean,
yes,
with your experience traveling with the national team
yes,
and all of that, unim the into preparing for even one game
yes,
for the Black Stars.
Yes.
Huge budget.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of bonuses,
yes,
flight arrangement, hotel, and everything.
Your preparation, maybe
your preparation. That's even for one game.
For one game,
you know, it is a World Cup qualifiers,
yes,
and what at stake.
Yes.
So, Bobe 5 or 6 matches.
It will be 3 home.
Bobe 3 home,
yes,
and you want to qualify.
Yes.
A lot goes into
yes,
that.
Yes.
It is offers 5 or 6 matches. For the World Cup tournament proper.
Yes.
What goes into it?
Yeah. World Cup tournament proper. Now, yeah. And once because when you qualify for the World Cup, there's appearance fees.
Okay.
FIFA pays you for qualifying for the World Cup.
You get that money ahead.
You get it ahead. You get your money. When the World Cup when you qualify for the World Cup, you have money. That's why the players demand the appearance fees. They want a part of the cake. Yeah. They want their bit of the cake.
Yeah.
So even the qualification and World Cup, FIFA is there to sort it out. So this is heavily preparing for the World Cup. So there is a feeling that this is overblown based on the prize monies that are there. We may want to say that, Ghana, their football means a lot to us. So we are willing to invest more because our people will get. But the last how many? We have not won any competition.
We've not won anything. So
you brought more pain at the end.
No matter how you look at it,
yes,
looking at the 4 areas,
yes,
say
yeah,
no matter how you look at it, it's still too much.
It's too much. Unless we get the explanation. It's too much.
On the face of it.
Yeah. Based on what we are looking at, the Africa Cup of Nations and the World Cup qualification, knowing that there's money going to come in for participating at the World Cup. There's money going to come in after qualifying each stage of the World Cup. So let's say we make the semi-finals. After the group stage, when they qualify to the round of 16, you're going to make some money. We will go to the quarterfinal, going to make some money. Go to semi-final, going to make some money.
That's true.
Yes, if you end up winning, you're going to pick money again. So there's money to come from the World Cup if you qualify. It's actually to our benefit if we qualify for the World Cup, you know what I'm saying? So this money is basically AFCON and preparation for World Cup.
And preparation for the World
Cup. So it's problematic for me. And for Nipa Bebre, follow a way.
And unfortunately for you, the serious questions are your explanation.
I think it's explanation, Beba. I'm very sure say where we are, explanation, Beba. Sports Minister Nankasa, I'm very, very sure that in the next 3 days, Sports Minister will come out with explanation. Explanation, yes, TBI. I've been here to AFCON 2019 breakdown. Whether the explanation will be satisfactory
or not,
whether the explanation will be able to sway the people back on the side of government or sway the people back on the side of being happy with the Black Stars, I don't know. But I think say we have to plan well. That is my main problem. Say you bet to me raise $25 million there.
We should do it a bit.
And the Indian in them, you can share other places. Premier League,
wow,
more issues. We can look at sports issues and look at it well than coming in, because all of a sudden the man say, "Me that's sorry, 24 hours. It's $10,000. I call a relay teams now 25 million. Based on Namhana, the government, I pledge 10 million, not 15 million. Be back from fundraising. If we have the money, let's apply it well and let's understand here in Ghana. Say a process, sports a process. You continue to build before you get the results. There's no shortcut. Not yet. Then anyway. 2013, Ghana and Burkina Faso, so really, you could see clearly that something had gone on. The referee was misbehaving for Ghana, and he misbehaved to the point that in the penalty shootout, God says no, Burkina Faso is going through, and Burkina Faso went through.
There's a message here at the end. They say, OB, the government of Ghana has been sponsoring all national teams over the years. The Black Stars have been consuming is it a more significant portion of government allocation to the ministry?
Yes.
This triggered the minister to find innovative ways to reduce the burden on government so other disciplines can fairly get their share. Obi, we must admit that with or without corporate sponsorship, all the funding now would fall on government. The $25 million is an estimated budget for all team activities from now to the World Cup, including friendly matches. This doesn't necessarily mean the entire estimated budget will be spent on the team. During the vetting of the sports minister, he made it clear of finding alternative needs to fund our sporting activities. He has started with the senior national team and will soon follow suit with other sporting disciplines like the basketball, boxing, athletics, among others. We understand the disappointment Ghanaians have in the Black Stars over the years. It doesn't mean we should give up on our national team. This is the right time to find innovative ways to reduce the burden on government. And this from Jamaluddin. Jamaluddin is aide to the sports minister.
Mami, so let me attack the 2 points. Right? Pacho, you're friendly, sir. We have to negotiate better deals. Into friendlies, no, we have two kinds of friendlies. Friendlies are all free, will be said, but na minchiauka. Any friendly, will be so I heard group, we say, qualify. I'm say, many Nigeria group is my main friend. So you have a case there. Friendlies bring about money. You can raise money out of friendlies too. It's an area that we can look out for. It's also an area that we can really look out for. So, friendlies, yes, I understand. Qualifying matches, yes, I understand. The approach fundraising is what I was talking about. That hopefully this goes well. But if it doesn't go well, we're easily going to pick back what happened there. Because remember that the idea of free Ankara was not a bad one. Say again, supporters want to go to the World Cup. Instead of putting the pressure on government to raise the money, let us find innovative ways. Find innovative ways. At the end of the day, that was even problematic than the whole problem that we had. And no crowd the Ekosiisen into where yatida. Each other yesterday, Bomoko say yatida. Fundraising and raising money there, a slippery area, at least so far as we are concerned. That is one. Sikana Modiaban say change. I like this one. Say break down neighbor. But an area like friendlies, we have to do better. Where are negotiation skills? I think the Ghana Football Association can do better. You don't necessarily need money for
burden ourselves.
Yeah, don't burden yourselves.
Honorable Clement Apak, MP for Belsa South, or say Obi, I totally agree with George Adu Jr. I've never regretted my decision to let him join multimedia as his boss at Universe.
He was my station manager at Radio University.
Oh, he's an asset to our nation at his young age. Dr. Clement Apak. Wow. Doc, and that's kudos for giving us such a gem. George Adu Jr. is solid.
No doubt about that. Obi, young Kontokwa. But when these things come up, we have to speak out. And we have to point all those areas that need to be watched carefully. I like the idea, innovating, and you want to get money, and so that there will be no pressure on the Black Stars and on government. But be careful.
We've been here before.
Because when you go down the line, we'll come up and speak about it. That is as simple as that. And finding innovative ways is making sure that playing friendly games, we negotiate better. Sometimes we want to go and play people, and that's why I say when we go and play Dubai, when we go and play Japan, when we go and play that, they are calling us to come. We have to make the money from there. If we want people who can play and teach us how to play football and give us a very, very serious competition, there are people around us who can give us competitions. Yes, how about the Ghana versus Nigeria friendly? They are ready to play. They are good enough. How about the Ghana Algeria friendly? They are ready to play with us. And we can do things here and try and minimize the costs. Sometimes we do this, innovate, big figure, then people are going under it. We just want to make sure that the Black Stars, as a team, doesn't have this pressure of and a moody sikadodo. But now John Boy will come up because say moody sikadodo, so you don't want to greet him. It may not be his fault. People around the Black Stars are making it difficult for Ghanaians to love the Black Stars. Sometimes I wish the Black Stars were in their own place, and then they'll do this. The only time the Black Stars come in seriously, they will negotiate their bonuses, and they'll talk about the appearance fees and all of that. But when all these big budgets are coming, the first picture that comes to the eyes of Ghanaians is, oh, those boys on the pitch. You look at the comments. That's what comes. So we have to be careful. So sometimes you may have a good idea, but when you are breaking the communication, you must break it well. And yes, what the Bakoba to him nothing, focus nothing on the explanation. I said that in the minds of people.
George, my say there's a running story. Hopefully, we would get some official explanation. And
yes,
we'll
we need that.
Again.
And I'm very sure that the sports ministry and the people around the sports minister would make it available to us. We are here. Ejuma na ye no. Nti ye be hwetania breakdown na call na. No. And the Ghana winning AFCON. In my time, Ghana has won the AFCON. And I'll be proud to be reporting for Cameroon. We have won the AFCON.
82 I was not born.
I was not born. I was nowhere near, we're all happy, but let us do the right thing. Then you'll be on number B, now in the name of Black Stars,
No,
please.
No, George, Mame Nase. George Ado Jr. and the Cardo from Joy Sports. Ekosiisen in the higher Sempa, 94.7 FM. Not just a minister, birthday, I mean, and the year. Nande na dome obemami information. Oh, awesome. And a happy birthday to my sweet wife, Mina Ofori Esiama, or GCB Bank headquarters. Inti the Honorable Transport Minister, Honorable Kweku Ofori Esiama, Neyere Mina Ofori Esiama, Ene Wawoda. Happy birthday to you. Farouk Intema says, time changes ampa. Hey, Ghana Black Stars pioneer. Those in charge of our football should work hard to bring the trust and love for the team back. Regards to Salam Mustafa and Moses Abo, aka One Call, Farouk Tema. Obi, reason why it remains an estimated budget. Much negotiation would go in to ensure the country benefits fully. Together with himself and others, we shall agree to disagree in the interest of the country. Okay, and Jamaluddin further brings this one too. Happy birthday to Ekia Akufu Okreku of the Ghana Airport Company. God bless you bigly from Nana Hesi Ojeri to you, Ekia Akufu Okreku or Ghana Airport Company. Happy birthday to you. No gift in the world can match a wonderful brother like you. You've been the pillar of support for our family, and today we wish to thank you for the same. Have a super successful year ahead, brother. Happy birthday. Oheneba Kwame Danso Jr., a organizer for the NPP of South Korea. He sends this to Philip Blankson, Managing Director of Oheneba PA Travel and Consultancy. Ma yenhwene yenkwa homane so nkonkodi enkomo na yeba na yatoa so. Onim se enra ena ye kind letter Attorney General Troy the Comma President say we nominate Kissi Agyebeng Esquire as the next special prosecutor of the Republic of Ghana. Na yehu se ne colleague lawyers bebre na kasa ma yenyi ebi adwenkyerɛ emfa that particular nomination. To start off with, that's a lawyer Yao Opon, or a private legal practitioner and a law lecturer. Counsel, akwaba na pom to saying.
Oh yeah, nami gusu shami.
Yami ase papa. Enra ena yensaka letter Attorney General Trokoma President nominating Kissi Agyebeng Esquire. In your years of practice, no, wouldn't shiada. And what do you know about him, Kissi Agyebeng?
That's very na asemi by I can't want some kakra. Every mi besas ya. Ibi kakra ho aya na mpese yetwe adwen koso. Owura no ne din hu hia no pa. Ne din na enye Agyebeng.
Okay.
Agyebeng.
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 Can you court crowd bope so spell my judge.
Yeah, I get you.
No honey say fine say yeah lawyer she say 2003 bedroom Sabri already been there on the Maccabi. Kissi Agyebeng there. Nature say we shiano. Takwa na nubi there na ochimu na se bosumi mu there. Bishiano court. Nidian shita pa ye. Wumu panson se wachire nkwara bebre so ade mabe mpanifo lawyer for to be crab a judge for Legon school law school Timpomo. Enunti nim de enim ni pa ye na menye no so asan wa konya san na so amra mu die kwan so. Enti minim no na nyametimi aka afa no ho se any kind sebi ya na yese ni party asia oye ne ya yeka se ne oye ne enye so ya yeka no oye obi a onye obi a piapia no yodium ni pa ne je emra ho pa yi titru ni aya me friend no emra mu boni no criminal law no ne je ho pa yi ntina emra nkra bata dodo ni nyina no if any criminal law na be our power the procedure no so ka ho a eno na wafa so obekere a wakwadari mu ye pa fa wachro krata tintin TV wo ho a ni tro bi de kwa mi fa bi nya bi a pancho no mo bi obekan be wie no be bin pa o criminal law nti me da me tie no me da se da me nyame na ye council ho ho se sabe obi ani fie diana enimu se na e ba se komampani ene na attorney general na ban to mani ahega na ha nyina nipa ba ko a obetumi ayesa adwuma ye adwuma soronko kra no na nikoto ora Agyebeng nim na ubisa media na chese no fata
but said you work no o learned colleague, former member of parliament for Tamale Central, the Honorable Inusa Fuseini, aka say the Attorney General's nominee for the Special Prosecutor is too young to fight against corruption. According to the former legislature, and where my Joy Online story, although Kissi Agyebeng is qualified to head the anti-graft office, he is too young to fight against corruption in the country.
Minya Enusa de minim pa mi we school jano ye science ye tackle school bi minim na koye ya na oyobi an ho ani kan yin sem bi o ho so a wo de o kan ya hwe nanim e bi o ya no di di agro me di se nanim a enye mi mu no me fa nanim chichi from di se we ye ensem ni bi ya o ta kan di agro a ya ne bi mu afa se asemo ne ni abrepa o kan e san se you right Kissi Agyebeng or yes Supreme Court judge kure mrano so se obi a wa ye lawyer nfie dumienu enti sempo se ni o kan no ya de a obroni so e serious a na o kan enyi ni se ni nfie dudu anyame de ama na o de aba wiase na ama osu a na so osu a omram e bi ni enu nyina no wadi nfie dianan ana me boa
Yes.
Na o ye president ye member of parliament put the wetwam enu ti ba ni say no bi o ye president ye obi o ye vice president ye obi o ye speaker ye obi o ye member of parliament ye obi o ye Supreme Court judge ye they ga so sa
On an argument, as a lawyer, a quote in the story attributed to Inusa Fuseini or say, did the president search well enough and not found a worthy replacement for Martin Amidu other than Kissi Agyebeng? Why did the president settle on Agyebeng when Agyebeng, after 7 years, will be around 50 years? The special prosecutor's position, which is a risky job, needs someone who is further advanced in life to resist any form of temptations due to how complicated the fight against corruption is. Enra or Kawabeni issues so Ewadom FM.
I'm here na funny be ni tie kakra and I make us say any nyati no me give say ni nsem na ya de otai ka de edidi agro ni be ntimi mom de service bi na nimu a mi mu na nim tia me fa ni say yemogu if we say ye hu sabi ni pa bi nso a ya ma omo ejuma so omo nya wa bro ma di mfie di osia nanso ya twen ho darure a ma be ewi akire no ye nso de hu ejuma no na ni tu bi omo ye ebio okan obi a wanyi ni sa mi didi yi e baaye ye nya mpanifo bi zo omo mu de court se wanyi dodo enti mi ma ni nya ejuma no president so wa bro mfie mpo a se obi a yafa na ban ejuma mu bia no and onka omo a constitution no aka so omutimi etina ejuma mu bu mfie adi osia ni ne ho no owura mi du abo enti Supreme Court on na mpanifo bi ko se ma ni nya se ejuma no akoye kusi koda so we Agyebeng eye ejuma na obedi mfie be se we have 50 years nento de ejuma na ba wie ya eno ntino ntinsese e fo bi a only 50 years no de ejuma no mi gidi se no de mi nyana no a che na gen ni ma dwen kre de me ne nye adwen wo sa kwan ne so owie no se ni o san ba be ye e be di ni pa se lawyer and then say kwan da ho se adwuma foforo bi nso na ɔman ne sɛ no ɔyɛ asɔ ani enti ɛneɛ ɔmɛboa sɛ no nso ɔman no bɛma no adwuma yɛ na sɛ ɔni mfie aduonum anaasɛ ɔni mfie aduanan num ɛno nti sɛ ɔbɛyɛ special prosecutor nyɛ yie a enti mefa sɛ kurom a obi no nso adi 40 a
dabi
sɛnea ɛtetere wo sahe koraa yɛ mu yɛ deɛ na mmom sɛ obi adi 40 na ɔbɛyɛ ɔmampanin na bi a ne first term ɔkɔ obɛgyina 44 years na ɛfi ɔno anyɛ bie mu a na nti n'abrabɔ abawieɛ na ɔmampanin die no ɛhu kyɛn corruption sɛ wobɛfight corruption ne ade megye di sɛ ɔhu ɛno ne madwen mu deɛ ɛno ne mfomso a yɛyɛɛyɛ ɛberɛ a na metaa medi wɔ hɔ no yɛfa ne sɛ special prosecution no adwuma no ɛyɛ nnipa baako pɛ ɛna ne ho ayɛ huhuhu n'adwuma a ɔbɛyɛ sɛbi w'anim a ɛnyɛ soronko biara nkyɛn nea CID foɔ yokofoɔ NIB foɔ sɛ bi na ɛsɛ ɔmo NIB anaa
NIB yes
n'adwuma no nyɛ soronko ɛma Kissi Agyebeng yɛbɔ n'aba so ɛma no mɛyɛ judge ɔno nhwehwɛmu kɛkɛ wokae law na nhwehwɛmu kɛkɛ na ɔbɛyɛ ɔde kɔgyina court na judge sɛ me na ɔnya adwene a yɛbu atia no ada ne yɛma adwuma wɔ yɛayɛ huhuhu te sɛ nea obi nya bi da attorney general wɔ hɔ nyina na adwuma no kɛseɛ paa ne sɛ ɔne policefoɔ ne tetefofoɔ aka ɛbɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu ansa koraa ne yɛde obi akɔ court na attorney general ɛyɛ ɔno a owura gɔfrɛ dami ni mpaniti pɛn so paa ne owura Kissi Agyebeng ɛno nti attorney general deɛ ɔno a ewiase bɔ ne nyinaa ɔno na ɛsɛ ɔhwehwɛ mu anaasɛ yɛhwehwɛ mu ne din ne yɛde kɔ court ɔno deɛ wadi 40 anaa 41 ɛyɛ na ba special prosecutor attorney general adwuma no kakra bi ne awae bi ma na ayɛ no ɔno deɛ agye so wadi more than 50 ɛno deɛ ɛm sɛ nyamisia na mmerɛ kyɛn sɛ nso mogu deɛ ɔyɛ adeɛ o mene ne nya adwen sa sɛ adeɛ ɔyɛ ne serious a but yɛkɔ yɛ anim no na meka sɛ adwuma no
but there is one other reaction I'm a person megye wadwen kyerɛ and this is coming from a member of civil society into Bright Simmons a honorary vice president for Imani Africa or a tweet I think yesterday and he makes the point sir and I'm reading the tweet no verbatim. Or say Mr. Agyebeng is a fine lawyer, but if he wants to be special prosecutor as reported, then he must commit to recuse himself from all Ejapa matters. Given his close links with White and Case and Africa Legal Associate run by Ejapa supporter Mr. Otredakon, else CSOs will oppose his appointment. Good call.
I mean, honestly, I try not doing. Me try my dream. Maybe kind of. Say, a Juma near the more rare. Kissi Agyebeng. O need to me be as well. They know be for it. I'm crank you may be a in fact, or yeah, on so not as a abreno. No boom rasopa pa and also a switching war. Enti ono sɛ minini sɛ so anyaji atum sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma yi the parliament bona na baso a na ɔbɛtase a sɛnea sɛbi onimu mmara kakra nso owura friend Randy sɛ aka sɛ Kissi Agyebeng nyɛ obi a yɛyɛ ne yodium ɔyɛ nipa deɛ but ɛba sɛ bi a bibi saa akora ba a yɛbɛtwe no adwene gyina so ɛwɔ mmara kwan so na ɛnyɛ sɛ ɛno nko akeka nti no yɛbɛka sɛ CSOs ebe opposed sebi CSOs no modos owura no nti obaje se Ghana CSOs bebrebe wo ha oni omu nyina akasa e na omu so meka sa asemu e ma metie ni penny Franklin ankasa asem no eno nti ma sebi o men koye se CSOs bro ha na wo man mu nyina ne se Kissi Agyebeng ne bia ni namfofo bi e wo adwuma bi a omu so ani gye ho engineer ene wa mekase matimi ho afiri ho de a CSOs nyina bebo agu CSOs omo ho hia bala braka constitution ni se anase mra ni se ni padodu e wo parliament no gini tumu a yenyina ya gina tum enu ti wa kire na dwen na ni America ni se yen hye yen nuanin kran nyame adom no onya yen fi yeni na corruption de en ketati se ne proye no nipa ba ko nye nipa mienu ana video na eye obi amfa ketati se ankomo obi a otimi hye adwuma na wankoma na adwuma ne sanse e de ketati se abre na de ketati se ne proye emma enti yen nyina no yen ye betwe ye ho afiri ta kwaboni ne so
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Yehu bia yenkoyi adwuma na sutre wo mra kwan so na afenso yemmo asese koduru kota embe ba kwa na eho ya ye akwatwe kakra ni se yebi wo ha asem ne ba ye kan ho we aje corruption enso edi so mra kota fansha unya no mpo ananhwehwe mu mpo ba unya no emiti yenhwe ne nyina so yansori wakati eboa yebi kan ye twe ye ho afiri ketasi se ni proye no na ni ebi so koba yebetumi akoyi tre edi ye ho asi ho se yebedi akira akopim court adanse ekura bema ya anya saade a nunia Owura Agyebeng oyo so abofo kra no aba adwuma no on ja on court ba kra na nso na so
lawyer ya opon ma okay
ade ba ko a ehwe mra no nyema mienu pa na ma special prosecutor adwuma so onye ye di kan ni so mo be ye nkirekire mu ama amansen hu se kitase se ni proye no emwa o man
yes
na mi to so mienu ye chi obi sa na oje tumu a na japade a odi sika owi aye ana se sika o man ni hwere eye je si
on Asempa FM.
na temye mfato ho se mi kromo na kwani baby atiti apansa mu na mi dio ni special prosecutor si ken na oje ni bi na odi aye kwan ya na mani baji ni ehu se mfaso abaso na ya na prison kwan ya di nipa ni koto owi a oba na oba beji sika na awu ba no de a eno de eno so lete se ya nyi adwuma no enti nyam so se meka so no so ni mi eno no de ehia mi pa ye prison no ye nanso yen nyina so se ye sika sika no ye betumi age awu ba age emo so aka ho.
That's true. I agree with you. Ewo nti yenhwe ne approval in parliament how an yoma besi akọ. Say see na attorney general nominating na was a president approval and send akọ parliament, right?
Oh, I'm running say president appointment no president me eyi na nim be ma attorney general.
Okay.
By Sabri and San attorney general president ni mre nim ni penny there. Ni say Sabri president adia tuma and sana attorney general no eni na ebi anaso di ba ekwa waji atu enti fi na ekọ no ebi a parliament so the donor no
Asempa FM
yo mbeto ne so aba anaso omo be ye na do ne be ye no tete agina tunu no me de mestre se yemma owura no akwanya yemfa nso ne hwe obi a wadi mfie dia 9 years komo ha se me obi a wadi mfie dia san ensia watimi head bank kesia bank no abakwase mu kra no o ka tipa o matimi abo bank na o ka hu bi enti yemma yinia no ma eba no so akwanya be kra president na esi po die dia na ansa no timi edi ne te so ba 35 kra nke
Nigeria first started campaign this I don't know how far it went, but and also one major issue in Nigeria. Yeah, I agree. And lawyer, my nasi, bibi ani ebe ba bidin komo bio. Why?
As we natural, and so he need be number law school.
Mate so about 5. Yeah, bompire, made us papa. Lawyer ya opon and a ten and Ekosiisen Sunni. I Asempa 94.7 FM. And from one lawyer we move to another lawyer. And sana yene honorable Eslo Usu Ekufulashase Eddie Enkomo Yemfa lawyer Abraham Amaleba or a director of legal affairs Edema NDC. Lawyer Amaleba akwaba na pom tesen.
Na ho yepa.
Mete unka che bibi ekoyi.
Bibi akọ.
Yeda nyame ase papa. Minim uhu that headline say Attorney General nominated Kissi Agyebeng as the next special prosecutor. And now, reaction to saying
It didn't come to me as a surprise because I was already hearing it from the grapevine. Kakra, he's likely to be the one too. It only confirmed what I was hearing. But we share one kasa that's Kissi Agyebeng. My candidate that says or intellectual capacity to handle that office. And I'm sorry, a criminal law lecturer.
mm-hmm.
And also our experience in criminal cases. I mean, criminal prosecution because I'm a prosecutor, but why criminal cases, baby? Until on that score, no dear, I don't fault him. My only problem is that I need that kind of political clout, and that's a public clout. Obetinia fight public sector corruption. For instance, your bonudia, it does not send shivers down the spines of any public officer. Unlike the predecessor Martin Amido. And now also in private practice, who say our track record in fighting public sector corruption. The closest we have come, and they say he's a lawyer to Anas Tiger IPI.
Mm-hmm.
But that is not to say no kasano or yet side jumano. He's only a lawyer to Anas. So based on that, especially also his closeness to the Attorney General, and down for me a classmate.
Asempa FM.
One Gofadama a classmate. That office will also need somebody who is independent minded. How sure are we, sir, there will not be interference? Consider the fact, sir, the first and last person who occupied that office had to cite interference from the Flagstaff House, and that's why he resigned. Can he clear that hurdle? His closeness.
Closeness to the Attorney General, political clout as an individual. These two now free say bibi be hinder ne success as special prosecutor. Yes, I know no. What I mean, ka?
Yes, I can hear.
Yes, I know na.
And also the fact, sir, share a bit more confidential and I've not cross-checked that about the closeness to Gabby's law firm, a transaction advisor and as a legal advisors for the Ejapa deal. Don't forget, sir, the Attorney General has already hinted, sir, Ejapa will come back in another form. Will he have that independence to be able to look at things and say that we do not want Ejapa back? Those are the things that, for me, bother me.
But on political clouds, no, will he occupying that office alone naturally not give him the clout? Because the office ne so ba with a certain clout. In the office ne kwa de ehu bi eto ne so ana.
So that's another way of looking at it. A bit more. They've already make their mark
yes.
as more occupy that office. There are some who can use the office to make.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, lawyer. How many you just see, kakra?
Is it clear?
Yeah,
now?
it's better now.
And I make a mistake. That is the issue. The first part, one the political clout, it is possible to say that office can also be used by him to gain that clout. So it depends on one kasa, what he does or call into that office. And so how would he want to be remembered
Ekosiisen
after 7 years, when it's 50 years, they say we're 43 or something.
Yeah,
like
43, yes.
So when he's 50 years and he's still young, drives car in Ghana, how would he want to be remembered?
You don't.
When he occupied that office, were a Jumanu to the glory of God, and that is to the people of Ghana, and after were a Jumanu Ebwa government. And so he can also use that office to gain that political clout, depending on what he does in the office. But because of the closeness and the fact that one also is close to the Attorney General, and then also the fact that Gabi, his closeness to the law firm of Gabi in this Agyebeng.
Yeah, but the closeness to the law firm of Gabi, as a lawyer like you are, or a client be a why you it doesn't mean say and there public office be you would be compromised, would you?
Good. So will that closeness operate on his mind in such a way want me an Ejumano? We are raising questions, and he would have to answer them. He has a golden opportunity to prove everybody wrong. What I don't agree in is say he's too young to occupy that office. That one I disagree from the word go. But the rest of them now may reason. It's for him to show that he can rise above all those ones.
There is a post by Franklin Kujo, or say, I know Mr. Kissi Agyebeng, smart lawyer and a nice man. He will succeed as special prosecutor when he starts the fight from the presidency, and he must lose too many politically close friends. What are you doing?
Can't you see, sir, what kind of is what I've just said? It just fits in my narrative. If you look at the allegations of corruption in this administration, it's always centered around the presidency and his family. Would he be able to ensure, sir, any influence coming from the presidency? Because the last person who left the office cited interference in his work. So, Agyebeng, he's a nice guy, like Franklin said. When you're moderate, when you're the hawkish type, when you're obia, I'll use this office to show to my opponents, say, make tremor, say, I now have power. He's not like that. He's the kind of person who will refuse to pursue somebody if there's no evidence. I know for sure. But the issue is not just about your opponents. It's also about government is here. We've done 5 years in this administration. So you can't expect a special prosecutor to just be going back 5 years ago to be
dealing with appointees of the former administration alone.
Alone, 5 years ago, now that is when you are focusing on. But currently, within the 5 years, we have question marks on some appointees. And so